I'm Rob Dahm. Like if we're doing 250 miles an hour, I need room.
All right, I think I'd go the opposite way.
You know what, dude? I'm done for the night. Whatever. This is basically the intro into my racing career. I get why there's a channel called Unboxing Therapy or whatever. These should be 5-point harnesses with center cam lock. Yeah. Those are nice.
I don't know about you, but
Yep.
this is where it becomes official.
This is official.
Put your hand out.
Glove me. Wow.
Feel the I can't feel it, but I hear it.
This glove. Oh wow. That is. Oh wow.
That's like for.
That is really super comfortable. Yeah, those are really nice, and those are fire rated.
What this guy is.
The other seat.
Yeah.
Bumper sticker. Oh yeah.
Ooh, these are
Those are fancy.
fashionable too.
Yeah. Okay. Oh wow, they fit really well here. Because I'm like a 10.5, and half sizes normally aren't in race shoe sizes. These fit perfectly.
All right, you know what I need you to do, right? You know what I need you to do. Wow.
I felt pretty safe. I felt really safe.
Because even has a little strut. Okay.
Point for these, SFI Spec 3. The ones I picked out were 1, but it's all about fire safety. That's the problem with safety gear to me, is that now I'm going to push the limits.
Now I just stand in the car, like,
Yeah.
see how well this works. You guys need to test dummy, right?
Something I was really afraid of is that with safety gear, you start getting stuffier, you get like claustrophobia. These are super comfortable. The arches come in perfectly. So I'm not gonna be like uncomfortable while wearing very safe clothing. Okay. I don't know what that one is. Oh yeah. Yes, yes, yes.
Red because it's the only accent on the car.
That's why I picked it out too.
You're gonna have to.
Okay, I'm gonna have to. This is one of the most exciting moments for me because it's really taking this seriously.
It means that we're at that level that you need to be safe.
That's very true. Yeah, it's committing.
Not everywhere's going to be like Hoonigan and let you almost kill yourself.
Hey, just sign your life away right there. Oh my God, this is like a sleeping bag. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the inside feels better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, it is soft.
you want this on camera?
Oh, my bad. Oh, I have to get fully naked. Damn it. I'll be right back.
Yeah, just.
Hi, I'm Rob Dahm.
This is badass. I gotta be like those other guys, right? I gotta.
Yeah.
Women love a man in a suit. I gotta do this, right?
A man in uniform. There.
Oh yeah, man in uniform.
You have to tie the arms together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's all new to me. Oh, the arms go around the waist.
Yeah, there you go. Like you're in elementary
Yeah.
school. Boom. Boom.
Yeah. The very first thing I noticed about these was they have that. I love that, where it actually holds in and then it covers over. The waist belt is really nice. It fits really well for. So it looks like.
So when does mine come in?
That's right.
SFI.
Rated. God, this is super comfortable.
You're gonna be walking in the shop all day.
I'd be like, let's wrench on the car like this.
You gotta do the hot boy squat, bro.
Are you gonna do the Slav squat or the?
Oh, this is called the Slav squat, huh?
Well, I mean, it's got variations.
Alright, we're gonna see if his unboxing skills are.
Yeah, let's see if I can be like Isaiah.
Yeah, oh, it's.
Nice little fluffy things, and then. Oh yes, this is just like unboxing the helmet from the welder.
They said just throw it in the bag, you know?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I thought you'd get the white one. I'm happy
Nope.
you got the flat black one.
I wanted flat black. I didn't want the gloss black. You know, it'll get scuffed over time. But what's so important about this helmet, first of all, feel how light that is.
It's about 7.
What's really important about this helmet is it does have the consideration for the Hans device, which is required for me to take this car over 200 miles an hour in the half mile. And so
And that is these right here in the back. So you have to add. Those are just separate for these, just in case your cheeks are bigger or smaller. Like, if you like have chipmunk cheeks, you know, like me, then.
So it's got a locking ability like that. So pulling this out, I didn't want to damage it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, yes. I feel so comfortable.
That's honestly the really important part.
For most people, it's worrying, you know, the fire protection is to keep the fire out. For me, it's keeping the fire in. Hi, I'm Rob Dahm. Huge thank you to RaceQuip for making this car safe for me to take as fast as we're gonna go. Not only is this equipment gonna be used for the half mile, but also all the drifting, and really the crazy part, the Bonneville salt flats. All of this gear is gonna become very important when we go to attempt some world records. Time to start cutting some serious seat brackets. This is for the driver's side, and we're gonna have the plasma machine do its job. I was saying to Isaiah off camera that it's very similar to welding in the sense of you got to get used to the material and fine tune the machine. I am so impressed at how smooth this cut is. Very, very impressed with this. Isaiah is too, and he hasn't even seen it yet.
Right here too.
Maybe a notch. And that tube should be 1 3/4, right?
Yeah, it is.
Oh wow. Yeah, that is clean though. I believe in you. Those little deadlift squats. I wouldn't be able to pick that thing up. Not like Isaiah can. Guess he's in proper form. The hair.
I didn't even think about that.
I'm so ready for this moment. Oh, look at that. They turned out. Yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
That was a very, very satisfying plop.
Ah, that's what that notch was right there for.
Oh, yeah.
That slightly
was the notch for the... Oh my God, everything's just like... What did we do to deserve this?
Well, you had to wait like 2 weeks.
So we're coming up to a very simple but odd challenge when it comes to custom building cars. The issue being that this side of the chassis, this tube, was designed with a little bit of a curve to allow for the all-wheel drive system. So you can't say that this is square to the car. It's not. It looks close, but it's not. This piece actually ended up being square to this one, perpendicular. So that one also isn't actually square to the car. This seat mount actually has to be a little crooked and then accounted for. So crooked on the core and then uncrooked for the seat to face the front of the vehicle. You know, two wrongs do make a right in this case. But the hardest part to this actually is this right here. So we took the seat cover off and we're gonna punch a hole through the threads on there once we get the seat lined up with the known good driver seat. So both seats will look square, they'll be the same height, pointing the same exact direction, and then we'll know exactly where to drill these holes. Isaiah just tapped it. He put a punch.
For
That's
where?
into that hole. And that's into that hole. Very small, but.
Yeah, so that's where it needs to be drilled. I saw one comment saying, "You guys need to get girlfriends. All the single guy jokes hurts."
I'm just trying to be more relatable.
I know.
This is called acting.
Right, acting. Me too. I'm totally acting about that. I think we both just find it funny.
Now you're trying to get me on camera saying something.
Yeah.
All right, just tell me what you want me to say on camera.
That's right. Tell you what, those weld tables, I'm not even trying to give them a shout out, but I'm giving them a shout out. Those tables are amazing. I forgot that I still had my Harbor Freight, like, zinc looking thing. Yeah. When I went over here to weld the engine bracket, I was like, oh, this is just cheating. I thought for sure that thing was gonna gouge. It doesn't at all. Oh, clean. Even though those are knockoffs, I still like them. I still really do. Yeah, I said it.
Like one layer of carbon behind like 5 layers of epoxy, but okay.
Yeah.
Get in there, pilot.
You know, one thing I love about this car, I grab this all the time. I went to get out of 3-rotor, I fell right back. Oh, the seat's not wiggling around? What?
It kind of looks like it's wiggling, but.
Well, I mean, I'm leaning back.
Want to show us that footwork? Like
that? Like, oh, fuck. Oh. I've shown you guys all my secrets. Left foot braking, right foot clutching. Yeah,
we also went with that nice steeringless steering system.
Yeah, it's telepathic. The way I wanted the whole tube chassis from the beginning to be done wasn't done that way, and that kind of set a domino effect into everybody else that's worked on it since then, and that has to do with how this passenger seat. The passenger seat basically is the lightning rod for showing the issues that I'm not happy with the core chassis. It is what it is, and I'm actually pretty happy with how we're handling it. But if any of you guys see this in person, here, let me show you what we have to kind of give up. And one of the things I've been begging for, and Isaiah made solid, is that I wanted those seats to be square to each other. But if you notice now with zooming in and purposely trying to hold the camera in a good spot, they're slightly different heights. So the passenger seat is slightly lower, which is necessary because the poor design for this tube chassis in here, that up there would be in the way of the helmet. That's just dangerous. We all knew that, hey, this car's got to be wider because of the tube chassis and everything here. That means that the passenger seat had to be shifted outward. The driver's seat's shifted out as far as it can go. And so we're just dealing with, like I said, a lack of foresight in how the tube chassis was created. The couple steps I've skipped through here were just more so for speed of the video than anything else. It is very exciting and interesting to me, but we've got the seats in, and we've got the seat situation clearanced for proper belt installation. Why this matters so much to me is I want to have it where any safety inspector can look at the car and know that all 5 of the belts are attached to 5 pieces of the frame. Isaiah's made wonderful seat mounts, but I just don't want the question of a safety official who's always seen it done and always a certain way. I just want it to be easily inspectable and to know that, yes, each of these are wrapped around a tube. The whole car would have to fail before your seat really would fail. These seats are planted firmly, so the seat frame itself is very solid. What is cool is they do come with the submarine. It's like the professional way of saying dick belt. Even that touches this right there. We do have to take a portion of the seat bracket out, so that way the belt can go through and we're not gonna end up accidentally cutting the belt off. And this is what the seat looks like, all clearance now.
Those holes are to get the belts around the tube. That's the proper way to do them.
Normally all belts kind of come with these tabs, but we're gonna take those off and just wrap the belt properly around the tube. So
the bunny comes up to the hole. I actually never learned like that. I got the bunny ears.
Yeah, I was bunny ears too.
And I saw everyone doing the whole thing. I'm like, y'all stupid.
Yeah, bunnies have ears, guys. Come on.
When you pull that through. That guy's not going.
That's
anyway.
That is not going anywhere.
Number one thing I hate is having seeing cars that have all the excess still on. Mm-hmm. I'm like, you could cut that off, right?
Yeah, that was one of the first things I Googled was how to trim it properly, without fraying it. And then when I saw it, you just kind of basically heat the end back up. And
or even with the lighter, you can do.
All 5 of these. So we're gonna put the seat in and then just see how they fit. Mostly hard.
Perfect.
Yeah. And then that little bit of adjustment there, but just...
You feel solid in there?
Yeah, I actually feel...
You're not even bolted in.
I know, right? I forgot about that. If we're doing 250 miles an hour, I need room.
All right, I think I'd go the opposite way.
You know what, dude? I'm done for the night. Whatever. I'm not dying. That's the best part. I don't know if I love it or like it a lot, or if it's a fetish. I can't tell what I'm enjoying.
Can you do it one hard,
one really hard one?
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere. My sperm's also not going.
Yeah, that's the same thing I was thinking.
This is the first time I've ever actually officially worn a submarine belt. Like I said, all jokes aside, I feel very comfortable in this. You know how sometimes you get that claustrophobia when you're in.
You also don't have a steering wheel in front. Oh, that was fast.
Yeah. So I'm like, what up, fire? Yo.
Fire!
Oh, you're actually saying that? I was like, oh, fuck, what's he saying?
So I had Rob get in the car and see what was tight, and so that ended up being 9 inches here. Don't ask me how I know how to make this a decent adjustable amount. Just got this outside of the car, it's easier. I know that this would be the same tightness that he needs for it to be comfortable for him. So now all this excess could be cut off.
I believe in you. And so, guys, you can see in this close-up shot, it's wrapped through and double backed.
This is properly installed.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And this side is
Yeah, honestly, this whole seatbelt situation is probably the cleanest work we've done.
guys gotta say some stuff like that. I give you all.
None
I give
of
you all this.
none of the
I give you
titanium.
all this.
Yeah.
And the seatbelt stuff is the best.
Is neato.
Man, ain't shit.
I didn't think before I spoke. Isaiah points out this is ASMR, so I'm gonna shut up.
Our first 4-rotor road racer.
Put it this way, this was Isaiah's idea, and I'm proud that he suggested this, but it's time to suit up and try everything all together. Huge thank you to Race Equip for making this moment possible. The equipment is wonderful, very excited about it. Let's see how it all works together.
I have a seat built out for him like he's a professional racer. Look at that.
Yeah, the cam lock can be opened and closed both sides. Shoulder belt. Everything's easy. These gloves are really, really easy to grab. They're very tactile. These come down really easy.
Yeah, I just think those so you can.
Oh, okay. Now, obviously, everything needs to be tight just a little bit more, but for general operation,
No, you have to be all the way in.
Oh,
You have to
go all
show
the
me
way?
how tight is tight, dude.
Okay. I'm used to it not being very tight.
That's depressing.
Sad. I am not going anywhere.
He's not going anywhere.
Well, obviously there's a steering wheel here. One of the rule of thumbs I've read a long time ago is when you put your steering wheel, you put it where the palms or the very base of your hands right here. And it's well within that range. Not gonna
fire. You're dead, dude. You're dead. You're dead.
I wasn't ready.
That's the point. The fire isn't like planned.
Okay. I'm so glad the helmet doesn't hit. Like,
can you pull up and tell me what's the retail on one of those?
more than anybody can afford, including me. I'm extremely happy with everything related to safety because that's normally something that I don't care about. Like on the 3-rotor, it speaks volumes, but this is the exact opposite. If we're going to be pushing limits of a vehicle that's never been built before, we need to be smart about safety.